Hey guys, this is Dan and I'm back again with the AddMeGamers channel, and we're going to be doing the third game between MarineKingPrime and SASE. On the bottom right corner we have as the light blue player as MarineKingPrime, and on the top left we have SASE as the purple Protoss player, and this map is Taldrum Altar, so pretty interesting to see how it goes on again. We do finally have a different actual build-up. We do have the supply depot and the barracks itself. Currently MarineKingPrime for the two previous games has been going for that 3 supply depot, so really nice to see that he is switching up a little bit in terms of his frontal wall off. So otherwise the previous game of course was won by MarineKingPrime with his very successful harass with the Banshees itself, even though SASE had very nice play in terms of to be able to block off MarineKingPrime movements from. He had a big army, a big Terran army consisting of Marines and tanks, but he couldn't move it down the ramp as SASE kept placing that force field down in the previous game itself. So it's pretty nice that held off MarineKingPrime's push for quite a long time, but it was all irrelevant as that final Banshee came out and managed to push back those stalker units with the actual sentries that kept putting down those force fields, and made MarineKingPrime to be able to move down with that massive Terran army itself. But before that, SASE realized that that Terran army was moving towards him. There was no way he could deal with that, especially with his few remaining stalkers, and as well as the Banshee harass that was going on in his base just made it completely irrelevant. So, but anyways, you guys can just watch the game previously, and you might actually like it. It was a pretty nice game. I enjoyed watching it quite a bit. So take a look at it. It's in game 2. I don't know if it'll be in the description here. I sincerely doubt I'll put it in the description here. This video response to this won't be any, but in the previous one we'll have video response to this one. So that's about it in terms of what happened in the previous game. So it's so far it's 2-1 as MarineKingPrime is leading 2-1. And we do have a little bit of a different switch. We have Reapers coming online, so maybe a little bit on early harass with the Reapers, and that wall off still not complete itself. We do have him pushed down here, so this map does offer up though a pretty good 3 base build directly in the beginning though, so for both players in some sense of a way though. So we do have the first base, the second base should be coming up down here, and sorry, a 2 base build. I don't know why I thought this was connected to it, I don't know. Here comes that Reaper. Of course he should be able to jump through everything pretty quickly, and usually the Reapers are very good in jumping over the walls, let's say from here to there and maybe directly to there, and taking out a few of those probes before they go down. We have the concussive shell, so we should see those Marauders coming up online as well in terms of concussive shell research. Of course we have the warp gate research for SASE. SASE of course coming up with 2 gateways, so it's pretty good. He finally is going to have something to go up against MarineKingPrime. Those 2 gateways should hopefully produce enough units to be able to hold back the push in case of MarineKingPrime is going to try for it. But like here it is, here comes those few Marauder units and those Marines. They should bump into the actual pylon itself and take it down. Unfortunately for SASE, he doesn't see this happening, but here comes the Stalker. Stalker itself can't really do much. Stalker of course retreats. I don't believe that MarineKingPrime saw the Stalker, so the Stalkers are going to move back either to the base itself or to the closest Zalanga tower. There are reinforcements coming in from MarineKingPrime, and we do have the combat shield coming online as well. Concussive shell has finished for MarineKingPrime and the Marine as well. So far units are probably of course being produced in terms of SASE. We have 4 Stalkers coming online. Are they going to be warped anywhere? Yes, here come those 4 Stalkers, and we have just a Stalker heavy build with 1 sentry itself. So the 2 armies are going to collide. I do believe that SASE has an upper hand in terms of if he can use the actual range itself. Guardian shield comes up, able to absorb that damage. Then he's still going for it though, but I don't know why he's moving forward. He is going to lose in terms of going up against this many Terran units, and the Marauders really placement or mismanagement of his units in terms of going up against Marines and Marauders close range, especially with so many Stalkers. He could have picked them off from far away, but then again that's what you get. You lose a big portion of your Stalker army. Reinforcements coming in with that 1 Zealot and that 1 sentry. Push coming forward again. He decides to retreat, waiting to regroup, and now he's going to push in from both sides, but of course reinforcements are coming in from MarineKingPrime, and I do believe that SASE is going to retreat. He really has no choice but to retreat itself, and more warpins coming in. Finally, do we have some Zealots? Yes, more Zealots in the mix, and more Stalkers again. Nice kiting from MarineKingPrime, should be able to pick off the Zealot pretty quickly, and still more kiting though. Again, SASE has the advantage of the range here. He should use this to his advantage and not move forward. Again, a little bit of misplacement with his positions itself. I do believe in terms of this that SASE is going to lose in regards to this, as he is not really using the stalkers to his really biggest advantage in regards to the actual range that they do possess. And here's the one Marauder, Rogue Marauder, that gets dropped. I don't know why he moved him up, MarineKingPrime, what a waste. He could have maybe saved that stalker itself. Stim research coming online, so we should hopefully see, of course, the factory with those medevacs as well. Another reinforcements coming in to help those 3 marines. And is he going to push out and push the stalker force down? No. He decides to lay down here, a bunker coming up as he expects a little retaliation. He wants a little bit of protection, so he is going to jump into that bunker itself. Units from SASE going around, a little nice flank, not expecting MarineKingPrime is going to go from here, and he should be able to cut him off. No, he does suspect that something's coming from here. He did spot it, so he is moving back down, and he is going to see that this force field's placed down. Really not really effective, those force fields. Nothing really happened in terms of the force field placement. He should kite more, SASE, in terms of getting that range effect, really ranged stalkers. More kiting should be expected from SASE, but he is not doing that very well, as those Marines and Marauders are going to be picking off that sentry itself, and those stalkers are going to be dropping pretty quickly. In terms of those Marauders, look at that Marauder mix, and that Zealot's going to drop. Look at that kiting from MarineKingPrime, and he's should be able to mop up the rest of the stalkers pretty quickly, as those 2 Marauders do really dig through the Marauders pretty quickly, and SASE just calls it a good game. This is the 3rd game. I'm really a bit of disappointed in terms of SASE's gameplay. I expected he would counteract in MarineKingPrime's attack and really aggressive approach. But anyways, this is the 3rd game. Of course, the match itself goes to MarineKingPrime. And I hope you guys liked this commentary. And if you do, give it a thumbs up or subscribe. And happy gaming, and see you again in my other StarCraft 2 commentaries in the future. Bye!